What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck OLED gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're gonna check out Snowbreak, as requested. Now, this game seems more like an anime-esque game, so I don't really think it's gonna be super hard to run. We'll probably just stop on the small form factor PC instead of doing all the computers like we did on the last game, but still, if it runs really horribly, or none of the systems, including my small form factor system, gonna get a constant 60, well then shit, we'll try it on everything. But I have a feeling we'll be able to do pretty decent. Probably won't be able to max it out on the Steam Deck, but we'll probably at least be able to have like some medium, maybe some high textures and what have you. But let's stop wondering, let's go find out.
So here we are in the game. Unfortunately, this game doesn't really work too well with controllers. It's mostly a keyboard and mouse only game, but at least the Steam Deck is letting me move around. The Ally, not so much. I had to get creative with that one. This one screwed me over in a button layout later, but at least for now, we can get a little gameplay. And also, I could not find any settings screen. Like when I was on the Ally in these same areas, if I press start there, it would give you settings next to the pause button. But not on here. Now maybe if I gotten way farther in here, it eventually would have let me, but it seems to be running pretty damn good. You're getting like pretty much 60 all the time, with little stutters here and there. I'm probably not going to be able to hit the right side of a barn using the little touchpads. I'm not used to using them. I tried using the thumbsticks, but they were just too sensitive, so I'm trying to use that. Oh, what do we got? We can take cover, eh? Now I just have to figure out what button is F. This is always the fun part. I guess it's Y. Okay. F is Y. Duly noted. I'm gonna shoot you in the head now.
Reinforcements. Target down.
Good thing they're really slow moving. And for whatever reason, they don't seem to want to actually come up here and attack me, so that works for me. I'll just shoot you like fish in a barrel. I mean, it's just a freaking tutorial anyway. They want it to be easy. Some don't, but this one seems to. They probably don't want to scare you away. They're like, hey, no, come on, this is all easy. You should play and get waifus. You know you want to. Come on, just put your credit card in there. Just spend a little money. Come on.
Target down.
At least that's what I was getting from looking at all the screens. All those games do. They always have banners and ads. Come on, get this. You can get this sexy girl, or blah, blah, blah. Get this, and you get all this in-game currency, blah, blah, blah. It's just funny. But I mean, that's how they make money. It's a free game. How else are they going to make money? They didn't just make this out of the goodness of their hearts for people, so it's not like I'm hating on them.
Enemy forces.
Well, that was lame. That was out. We got a little off that, but did not really taste very good. Time for some Mexican Coke.
Fully loaded. Target
Oh,
down.
that's so much better. Still even makes that have a weird taste, but I'll take Mexican Coke plus that aftertaste versus just whatever the hell that shit was. That was gross tasting. I hate accidentally doing that. I should have just looked, but half the time I just grab my bowl and hit it. Especially when I'm just sitting here recording videos. I don't really want to take my eyes off the screen too much. Oh, more stutter. Okay, we're close to the pod, which means we're probably going to get into a fight with something. If I remember correctly, we get our first taste of like what a little boss battle would be like. And this is where I can get him half dead, and then it's like, hit Q. And I'm like, I don't have a Q. I looked even in the Steam window and still didn't see a Q. Luckily, though, we can still get gameplay. It's kind of cool, just nothing but boss gameplay. And I think what they wanted me to do, I couldn't hear, I wasn't paying attention to what they were saying, and I couldn't hear them. So they probably wanted me to attack all of its limbs instead of trying to just shoot it in the damn stomach and in the head. I think you can hit it in the head when it's down, but oh well. At least I've got some help for now. But they don't have infinite life. They still get hurt a little bit every hit. Or I think I started noticing that you could like attack the joints here. Ah, yes, this is where it was like, hit the Q key. And I'm like, ah, yes, I'll get right on that. Not. Can't do it. But if I was using my Steam Deck as a, you know, computer and just had it in a dock or something, it wouldn't matter, because then I would have a keyboard and mouse. So, I mean, you could probably get away with making your own custom, whatchamacallit, controller scheme for it, where you can actually like have a Q button and stuff, but when I looked, it looked like everything was already taken. I'd have to have taken some other button combo out and replace it with Q. And since I don't know this game, I didn't know what was important or not, so I didn't want to go messing with that shit. So I just stayed here and kept attacking this guy endlessly. And then eventually, like, all the people pretty much died besides one, and all the little guys started trying to kill me. Anyway. Well, alright, let's get some camera, or at least try to get some camera for gameplay. They did not make this easy. At least to get footage. Obviously, it's easy as hell to actually play the game. Well, as long as you have a keyboard and mouse. This game seems horrible to play without. I mean, I can kind of make do. Thank God I have these little trackpads, because it did not work very good with just the thumbstick. The thumbstick is, like, way too hard to aim with. I can probably lower the sensitivity on it and whatnot, obviously, but
Fully loaded.
not easy to do when you can't even pause and have any settings, apparently. But luckily it gets like 60-ish FPS most of the time. Has some stutters, though. Look you.
Fully loaded.
But yeah, it probably told me to do something when I had no sound, and now I have no idea what I'm doing. Because I sure don't seem to be, like, damaging this thing anymore.
No need to panic.
Okay, well that at least... Yeah, it's not getting hurt at all. So what the hell am I supposed to do? I wish I could have heard. They probably explained precisely what to do, but there's no subtitles and... Well, there are subtitles, but I think they just come up like that. Press the Q key now.
Suppressing fire.
And that's the thing, since I don't have a goddamn Q key, I can't ever complete this probably, since I need a keyboard and mouse. So that's what it is. Yep. Yep. Yep, just have to button mash, I guess. No, it does, I don't have that key. So yeah, you can never complete the tutorial, I guess, on the Steam Deck. So that's kind of annoying. Unless you have a keyboard. Unless you're using yours docked like a computer, then you'd probably have no problem. If you have a keyboard and mouse, you can do all this stuff, no problem. But I'm not even really supposed to be able to like play this with a controller. Steam's making it somewhat possible, but yeah, we do not have a Q key. We can't pause. Is that it? No. Alright, none of the back buttons do it either. Those almost never do anything unless you tell them to, but I just wanted to try. So yeah, we just can't use the correct key. We don't have a Q key. That key is not mapped.
Fully loaded. Suppressive fire. No need to panic.
I wonder, does it say? Nope, there's no Q. That's the problem.
No need to panic.
So, yeah, that's kind of lame. But at least it runs pretty decent besides a random stutter now and again, so I guess shit. Let's go, wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Snowbreak. And while it actually gets pretty decent FPS, albeit a little stutter here and there, you kind of can't even get through the tutorial on this thing. It was mimicking keyboard and mouse pretty well, up until I got to the first little mock boss battle, and then it wants me to hit Q, and there's no Q key. I'm sitting here like, what the hell, why can't I hurt him anymore? Well, because you can't do the tutorial mission you're supposed to be doing. That's why. And I even opened up the controller thing, and I did not see a Q. Maybe we could have mapped Q to something real quick, but not easy to do in the midst of battle. And then there really didn't look like there was a place to permanently put it, so you'd have to keep putting it there and taking it back, or get rid of another key you don't really think you're gonna need, I don't know, get rid of cover, even though cover's probably pretty important later in the game, but you could just do that instead. I don't know, just thinking of options. That's the problem when you try to mimic keyboard and mouse. There's not enough keys on a controller to really mimic it effectively. Not unless you start doing that. We'll hold down L1 and L2 and then hit X, and then that will mimic W or something like that. Well, not W. I mean, they can mimic W with the fricking thumbstick and stuff, but you know, that could be like your tab key or something like that. But that's annoying. I'm not gonna remember all that, and I don't think too many people would either. But hey, I'm still glad they at least let you have a somewhat decent experience mimicking a keyboard and mouse on this thing. If it actually had that Q key, we would have been just fine. Like, performance-wise, we were okay, so I'd say this is more of the kind of game you want to play if you want to hook it up to an actual monitor or whatnot and hook it up to a dock, play with a keyboard and mouse. That's probably how this game was more meant to be played. But if you can get past the tutorial and you never want to use Q, whatever the hell it does, which it sounds like it's your special, sounds kind of important, then you can play this game, like just on the Steam Deck itself. But as far as I can tell, you can't even complete the tutorial otherwise, so you kind of have to have another computer to do that, and not everybody has that. Sometimes this is their only thing. So definitely playable, but with buts. Frame rate wise and performance wise, totally okay. I wished it didn't stutter, but still, more than playable. It's just the control scheme kind of screwed me over there. But regardless, at least it plays pretty nice. But anyway, that is all I got for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.